Welcome to today's Psych with Sigmund, where we explore the fascinating world of psychology and its relevance to our everyday lives. I'm your host, Sigmund, and today we're going to delve into the intriguing topic of psychology of placebo in alternative medicine. So, what exactly is psychology of placebo in alternative medicine? In simple terms, it refers to the phenomenon where people experience real changes in their physical or emotional well-being in response to treatments that have no actual therapeutic effect. This can include alternative therapies like acupuncture, herbal supplements, or meditation, which may not be backed by scientific evidence but still produce positive outcomes for some individuals. The concept of placebo effect has been around for centuries, with the term placebo first being used in the 18th century to describe a dummy treatment used to placate patients. However, it wasn't until the mid-20th century that researchers began to systematically study the placebo effect and its underlying psychological mechanisms. One key theory that explains the psychology of placebo in alternative medicine is classical conditioning, developed by Ivan Pavlov. This theory suggests that our brains learn to associate certain stimuli or environments with specific outcomes, leading to automatic responses like relaxation or reduced pain perception. For example, if someone receives a massage in a calming environment, their brain may learn to associate the massage with feelings of relaxation, even if the massage itself has no direct therapeutic effect. Another important theory is the expectancy theory, which proposes that our expectations and beliefs about a treatment can significantly influence its effectiveness. If we believe that a particular therapy will work, we're more likely to experience positive outcomes regardless of whether the treatment itself is actually effective. This is often referred to as the self-fulfilling prophecy effect. Research has consistently shown that the placebo effect can be surprisingly powerful. For instance, studies have found that placebos can reduce pain perception, improve mood, and even alter physiological responses like heart rate and blood pressure. One famous study published in the Journal of the American Medical Association found that patients who received a sham surgery for knee pain experienced significant improvements in their symptoms comparable to those who underwent actual surgery. But how does this relate to alternative medicine? Well, many alternative therapies rely on the placebo effect to produce positive outcomes. For example, acupuncture may not have any direct therapeutic effect on pain perception, but the ritual of receiving acupuncture treatment can create a sense of relaxation and expectation, leading to real reductions in pain. In addition to classical conditioning and expectancy theory, other psychological concepts like social learning theory and emotional regulation also play a role in the psychology of placebo in alternative medicine. Social learning theory suggests that we learn new behaviors and attitudes by observing others, which can influence our expectations and responses to alternative therapies. Emotional regulation refers to our ability to manage our emotions, which can impact our experience of pain, stress, or other symptoms. So, what are the practical implications of psychology of placebo in alternative medicine? For one, it highlights the importance of considering the psychological and social factors that influence our experiences of health and illness. By recognizing the power of expectation, conditioning, and emotional regulation, healthcare providers can develop more effective, patient-centered approaches to treatment. For example, a therapist might use techniques like positive suggestion or guided imagery to enhance the placebo effect and promote relaxation in their patients. Alternatively, a physician might take the time to explain the potential benefits and risks of a treatment, setting clear expectations and fostering a supportive relationship with their patient. To illustrate this, let's consider a case study. Meet Emily, a 35-year-old woman who suffers from chronic anxiety. She decides to try mindfulness meditation despite being skeptical about its effectiveness. After several weeks of regular practice, Emily reports significant reductions in her anxiety symptoms. While it's possible that the meditation itself had some therapeutic effect, It's also likely that Emily's positive expectations and the calming environment of the meditation sessions contributed to her improvement. In conclusion, psychology of placebo in alternative medicine is a complex and multifaceted phenomenon that highlights the intricate relationships between our minds, bodies, and environments. By understanding the psychological mechanisms underlying the placebo effect, we can develop more effective, compassionate, and personalized approaches to healthcare. As the renowned psychologist Dr. C. Irving Kirsch once said, "The placebo effect is not just a curiosity, it's a powerful tool for healing." That's all for today's Psych with Sigmund. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, may your ego find balance between pleasure and reality.